So, what if I told you your emotions aren't reactions to the world, they're guesses? Tiny spells your brain casts before reality even arrives. I know, it sounds weird, maybe even offensive. Like, wait, are you saying my heartbreak, my anxiety, it's all just a guess? Yep, well, sort of. Because your brain isn't passively soaking up life like a sponge. It's a prediction machine, and your emotions, they're the forecasts. This flips everything most people believe. We grow up thinking emotions are triggered by stuff out there. Someone yells, boom, anger. You lose your job, sadness. Cute dog, joy. But neuroscientist Lisa Feldman Barrett, in her book, How Emotions Are Made, says your brain is constantly guessing. It uses your past experiences, organized as concepts, to predict and construct your experiences of the world, your body, and your mind. This means your emotions aren't reactions. They're your brain's best guesses, based on old data. Here's how it works. Your brain is locked in a dark, silent skull, no direct window to reality, just electric signals. So to survive, it predicts. What will I see, hear, feel next? And it starts preparing your body before you even consciously notice. Prediction is the basis of every experience you have. So when your heart starts racing, your brain scrambles through past files. Was this racing heart fear? Was it excitement? Was it too much coffee? It guesses, labels it, then floods you with that emotion. And it's not just outside stuff. Your brain is constantly monitoring your internal landscape. Heartbeat, stomach churns, muscle tension, all your interoception. Antonio Damasio, a brilliant neuroscientist, calls this your somatic marker system. It tags bodily sensations with emotional meaning. So sometimes you're not angry because life sucks. You're angry because you skipped lunch and your blood sugar crashed. Or because you didn't sleep and your brain's energy budget is in overdraft. Barrett puts it beautifully. You don't recognize your body's internal movements as body movements. You experience them as emotion. Kinda magical, isn't it? Your brain is like an old storyteller, painting the world before it actually sees it, mixing body whispers and past scars into vivid scenes. Tiny predictive spells, sometimes helpful, sometimes totally wrong. Okay, why does this matter? Because it means your emotions aren't fixed. They're not hardwired. They're built moment by moment. Take fear. Neuroscientist Joseph LeDoux, who literally mapped fear circuits, says most of what we call fear isn't a built-in reaction. It's interpretation. Your heart might race in a dark alley or on a first date. Same body state, different emotion prediction. And it gets wilder. Barrett shows that culture shapes your emotional concepts. In Tahiti, there's no word exactly matching sadness. They often describe it instead as tired or sick, which changes how they actually feel it. So your brain uses whatever emotional concepts you've learned to predict. If your culture or family never gave you words for disappointment or melancholy, you might lump it all into anger, and that changes how your body responds. And it gets even stranger. Your brain's predictions don't just decide how you feel, they actually shape what you perceive. You don't calmly see a neutral world and then think, that's scary. Now I feel fear. Nope, your brain predicts scary first, then wires your senses to see it that way. It's like reality is painted through emotional glasses, colored by past expectations. And here's the kicker. Those predictions literally change your body. When your brain guesses danger, it speeds up your heart, tightens your gut, floods you with cortisol, then reads those body shifts and says, see, definitely panic. The body proves it. It's a prophecy that fulfills itself. Barrett puts it beautifully. Your brain's predictions create your experience, and then you confirm those predictions as your reality. So half the time, you're not reacting to life. You're living inside your brain's best guess, a looping little spell. And that's why it matters. Because if your emotions are built this way, you're not locked in them. you can start to shape the guesses, teach your brain new predictions. All right, let's talk about how. 1. Build a richer emotional vocabulary. Barrett calls this emotional granularity. The more precisely you can label feelings, the more your brain refines its guesses. It stops defaulting to blunt instruments like sad or angry and starts painting with finer shades. Instead of just, I'm stressed, try, am I overstimulated, disappointed, pressured? Words literally rewire prediction circuits. You're teaching your brain new options. 2. Check your body's budget. Robert Sapolsky, the stress guru, says your brain is always scanning your body's budget. Are your energy reserves low, immune system taxed, blood sugar crashing? Before you believe the story your mind's telling, check in. Have you eaten, slept, drunk water? Sometimes you're not depressed. You're just a dehydrated, underfed brain spinning horror tales. 3. Tiny pause practice. Try this. Next time you feel a wave of emotion, pause. Take one slow breath, then ask, is this a fresh truth or an old prediction? Just that pause starts to rewire how your brain forecasts. Your brain's basically running on assumptions faster than you can say oat milk latte. It's trying to keep you alive by predicting reality, not carefully observing it. So give it new data, new words, new bodily rhythms, new stories. Because here's the gentle, slightly spooky truth. You are a living prophecy. Your brain sculpts tomorrow's feelings from yesterday's clay, but you can become a wiser sculptor, more precise, more curious. So tell me, what old emotion prediction are you ready to rewrite?